he starts getting into that flow of things, starts pressure. I think that in round. Alright, welcome back to another video over here on SAS Combat, and today I'm going to be giving you my official predictions for main event UFC 327 going down this Saturday. Jiri Prochazka aims to take the belt home for the second time. He takes on Carlos Ulberg for the vacant UFC light heavyweight title. Let's get into it. Starting off, Carlos Ulberg obviously been on an extremely insane run. Had a couple of decent wins now. Obviously beat Dominic Reyes last time out, who was on that win streak, knocking people out cold. He knocked Reyes out cold, and he beat Jan in a close fight before that. And he's been on a good win streak before that as well. So overall, he's really revamped himself after getting that KO loss and come back now better than ever. And now he's got the title shot because of it. Explosive, power puncher, long range. He's got a lot of good attributes. I'll be live this weekend for Fury vs Makhmudov, and then later in the night, UFC 327 Prochazka vs Ulberg. Two huge fights. Make sure you don't miss it. Subscribe, come back. But so does the man standing across from him, and that's Jiri Prochazka, former UFC light heavyweight champion. I think the only two losses he's had in UFC maybe is on by way of Alex Pereira and that left hook and that head kick. So it was elbows the first time, wasn't it? Elbows and the head kick. So Jiri had to actually give up the belt the first time, I remember. I think it was because of a shoulder injury with him. Very weird period with the light heavyweight title. A lot of people, before Pereira won, a lot of people got injured with it. And Jiri Prochazka, I mean, we all know that style. It's chaos, as Joe describes it. Goes in and out, head movement, hands down. Doesn't like that method of defense with the hands up, so he chooses to do it with his hands down. And it's been quite effective in his recent fight. You've seen in the Jamal Hill fight, lips the shot, knocks him out. So it works. Sometimes he gets hit a lot though, and I rewatched the Roundtree fight there, and that's what I noticed. Got hit a lot in the first two rounds, but obviously in the third round, Gales, he starts to get more into the flow, more into his style, and then eventually starts putting it on Clay a lot. Clay was really hurting that. A lot of damage done in that third round. Then 1-2, left hook, out cold. Jiri is unpredictable, hard hitter. Maybe he could be easy to hit at times, but he's very, very solid. Good fight IQ somehow, very good pressure. Pressure can win him this fight, and maybe it will, but then you look at what Ulberg brings, and he's got that range, able to last over the 3 rounds, very able to beat a very technically gifted fighter, let's be honest, in Jan. Obviously, Jan lost the belt and didn't get it back, but I think the thing with him from then is he hasn't fought often, but when he does fight, he fights these young up-and-comers, and he really does give them a tough challenge. And the Ulberg fight was close, he just didn't get it. And Ulberg obviously last time out, I mean, the KO was gifted to him on a plate because funny enough, Reyes jumped in with his hands down. Jiri did that a couple of times with the flying knee in the Roundtree fight, which isn't a good sign, so it isn't. But I think the thing with that Reyes fight that I noticed with Ulberg, that Reyes was still circling to his right, which is good because it's away from Reyes was a southpaw, and he's circling in the direction sort of that the right hand would fall into. You know, the direction that Reyes was slipping in was circling in is very effective. It does in the jab, but when the right hand comes behind it, it's hard to get out of the way of. And the way that he went, in my opinion, whenever he jumped in with his hands down, his chin was on a platter and the right hand placement was right there. Whereas with Jiri, who I believe is orthodox, or he just does what he wants, to be honest, he did have a nice southpaw switch in that Roundtree fight. Jiri's going to be circling away from that right hand, and I think he'll probably be off that angle. I'm not going to lie, because of his head movement, because of his stance. I think Jiri's going to be off that angle. Jiri showed very good, I mean, the hooks from Roundtree dropped Pereira in their fight. Jiri took them very well. Maybe he was stunned by them, but come back and kept going, and then obviously got the finish of the third round. And how can you predict against him? Unpredictable, violent fighter, damage, power, chaos. I think he's going to bring it all this weekend, and I think he's going to get it done. I think he's going to take the light heavyweight title back for the second time and go on a very good defense streak as well. I think Jiri Prochazka is going to maybe get hit in the first couple of rounds, get tagged quite a bit maybe. It might look rough for the first 2 rounds, but I think like the Roundtree fight, I think once that third round hit, he gets used to the power of Ulberg. He starts getting into that flow of things, starts pressure, working the front kick to the body, the knees and the hooks to the body were very effective in that Roundtree fight. I think that in round 5, I think Jiri Prochazka is going to stop Carlos Ulberg. He's got that experience as well. He's been in those tough fights. That Glover fight was very tough. We haven't seen Ulberg tested like that, and I do think that Jiri Prochazka is going to get this one done. I'm taking him via round 5 KO, TKO, Samurai, 2-time light heavyweight champion of the world. That's how it's going to go. Hopefully it does anyways. I'll see it happen. Jiri's the GOAT. Jiri Prochazka is going to knock out Carlos Ulberg. I'm taking him to drag him into those deep waters the 5th round. Going to stop him in my opinion. That is it. That's going to happen. Like, subscribe, follow for more Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Let me know you down below in the comments.